Hello everyone, I'm Kamaljeet here, a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and I'm talking about open work permits today. And if you have watched my videos before, do like and subscribe to my channel. I'll be sharing more information about Canadian immigration in the coming days and weeks. Thank you very much for that. And coming back to our topic, it is what is an open work permit? Many people want to come to Canada on an open work permit because, as the name suggests, that the worker can work with flexibility and freedom. An open work permit will enable a person to work for any employer. It can be for a specific duration, and it will be noted on the document, on the work permit. It will be mentioned that you can work from this time to this time. The work permit is valid, but it may restrict the occupation or location, but not the employer. Again, it depends, what kind of an open work permit it is. I will talk about it shortly. And an open work permit can be issued to a foreign national under one of the labor market impact assessment exemptions. In my previous videos, I have spoken about the LMI exemptions as well. You can go back and take a look at those videos. It might help you. And when you gain, when you're working in Canada on an open work permit, it gives you Canadian work experience. And this Canadian work experience can be helpful for qualifying for work experience under, when you're applying for permanent residence in Canada through, if you were nominated through the express entry, you can use that experience under the federal skilled worker class, the Canadian experience class, or the federal skilled trades, depending on the kind of work you did, or the provincial nominee program, the PNP, or the Quebec immigration. It depends, on what work and where you worked. So broadly, one can say that there are two types of open work permits. One is an unrestricted work permit, where you can work anywhere with any employer. And there is another one that is a restricted work permit, which can mean that it has occupational restrictions, for example, depending on the applicant's medical status or the work permit category. And there could be location restrictions also depending on the work permit category. Sometimes people apply for something that is called a bridging open work permit under the provincial nominee class. So there could be some restrictions. A lot more information is required to, discuss further on this. And some foreign nationals may also be eligible to apply for an open work permit if they are spouses or common law partners of some temporary foreign workers, a person who is already in Canada on a work permit, and some spouses or common law partners or dependents, they can be eligible to apply for an open work permit. Likewise, spouses or common law partners of some international students can also apply for an open work permit. And, some international students who have already graduated from a specific designated institution of learning, which is a qualifying institution and a program for an open work permit, that is also called as the postgraduate work permit. And permanent resident applications, the permanent residency applicants who have applied through the inland, a sponsorship application, which is for the spouse. It is called the inland spousal sponsorship application. They can apply for an open work permit once the application receives an acknowledgement that yes, the person is qualified to sponsor the sponsored applicant or the principal applicant. And there are certain, we also discussed previously about, international experience class earlier. This is about the young workers who participate through programs which are, connected with other countries, depending on the the agreements with the other countries under this category. And refugee claimants, protected persons and their family members can also apply for an open work permit. So this is about the open work permits, and definitely, the exact eligibility and requirements and application procedures will vary depending on which of the above, like as I mentioned before, the situations will apply to the foreign national. So one has to review that to check the exact eligibility and where and how one can apply. Definitely reach out to me if you have any questions. You can book a consultation with me. I'm happy to connect with you and explain a little bit more. And once again, do like and subscribe to my channel. I will be frequently posting some videos on Canadian immigration matters.